Meet Kevin and Andrea. Kevin is 49 years old and a partner at a DC law firm. Andrea is 47 years old and an attorney for the Environmental Protection Agency. They live in Washington, D.C. and have 2 young children. Kevin earns an income of $350,000 per year base salary, with up to an additional $300,000 in bonuses dependent on caseload. Andrea earns a $150,000 per year salary with no bonus, but she does enjoy federal benefits, including a FERS retirement plan. Their household income is up to $800,000 per year. They own a row house in D.C. that is worth $1.3 million and owe $400,000 on the mortgage. Their mortgage was recently refinanced at 4% for 30 years. They also own a condo in Florida that is worth $600,000. They have $200,000 left on their mortgage, and this one was also recently refinanced at 4% for 30 years. They have $1.8 million in investable assets, including 401ks from Kevin's previous employers, IRAs, and an annuity that they're unsure of what to do with. They have $1.2 million in taxable accounts, titled in revocable living trusts. All of their investments are fairly spread out in different places, making it hard for them to keep track of everything. They each have $1 million in level term life insurance policies with 10 years left. They have saved $200,000 per child in 529 college savings plans. Andrea has disability coverage through her work that pays 60% of her income per month should she become disabled, while Kevin has no disability coverage at all. They have estate planning documents that were updated 2 years ago. They're probably fine as is, but need reviewing because of recent changes in estate tax law. They did establish revocable trusts, but have not done anything with the accounts or beneficiaries. They're currently working with an advisor from a major brokerage firm, but have been unhappy with him because they feel like he just wants to keep selling more products instead of helping them with financial planning. He also won't advise on their 401k plans or Andrea's TSP, which they find upsetting. Kevin and Andrea's primary concern is for the financial well-being of their family. They want to make sure all of their goals are addressed and their needs met. They also want to look into retiring early when they're 55, and they wonder if that will be possible. They wonder if they should pay off their mortgages or just continue paying as usual. Since they haven't been happy with their current advisor, they're concerned that their investments aren't invested correctly. They also wonder what they should do with the annuity that they have. While they have already begun saving for their children's education, they want to know how much more they need to save to make sure they have enough for public and private universities. They also would like to have enough to cover graduate studies if necessary. They know that they need more life insurance, but they have no clue where to start. How much do they need and what kind? They also wonder if they need to purchase individual disability coverage for Kevin. While they do have an estate plan, they're worried about if it needs to be updated. They want to reduce their potential estate taxes as much as possible. We first started assisting Kevin and Andrea with their financial concerns by creating a comprehensive financial plan that takes into consideration all of their investment accounts, physical assets, retirement goals, and their concerns. From this plan, we were able to directly address the concerns they had. We analyzed their options for paying off their mortgage early versus using the resources to fund their retirement savings and educational goals. We discussed the options with them and decided to use the money to fund their goals rather than pay off their mortgages early. This also saved their mortgage tax break. When discussing their retirement, we addressed a few things. First, we determined the range of how much they need to save annually to fund the retirement they desire, specifically if they want to retire early. Second, we integrated their employer retirement plans with their personal plans in terms of asset allocation within their investment portfolio. This ensures that all of their individual investments are working together to fulfill the same goal. Third, we analyzed the impact of Andrea's potential early retirement from the federal government, especially what the impact would be on her FERS pension. We also made sure that all of their individual investments were working together and developed and implemented a diversified asset allocation plan that supported their overall financial planning goals. In addressing their insurance needs, we worked with a respected insurance professional to review their life and disability insurance. We suggested purchasing long-term care policies after reviewing the quotes with them. We also suggested purchasing additional life insurance and an individual disability policy for Kevin. We went with Kevin and Andrea to a respected estate planning attorney to review the documents they already had in place. We discovered that what they had already written up was perfectly fine, but none of the documents were implemented. So we helped them in retitling their accounts and changing the beneficiary designations of their retirement savings accounts and their life insurance policies. We also worked to retitle assets into their revocable trusts, specifically the condo in Florida, to avoid going through probate in 2 states. In addition to everything else, we were pleased to see that they had saved a significant amount for their children's college education in 529 college savings plans. But we knew they were worried it wasn't enough, so we provided a college savings evaluation for them on how much they would need total to send their children to undergraduate and graduate studies, both at private and public schools. We then worked with them to decide the amount they felt comfortable saving towards and put that plan into action. Kevin and Andrea were pleased to finally have peace of mind, and they couldn't have done it without a step-by-step plan from Ivy League financial advisors.